Namaste everyone. Yeah, tonight's satsang, it's going to be a little bit more than satsang actually. We're going to do a little bit of guided contemplative or reflective practice. It's another one of my favorite practice for my own sort of introspection or swadhyaya, self-study. In sort of English sort of terminology, we use the word self-inquiry. In Sanskrit, we have the word Koham. And in this step-by-step journey, I'm going to hopefully try to put these beautiful, maybe 7 or 9 different practices from the one of the Upanishad, which is all about this self-inquiry, this self-inquiring mind to explore our inner self and to create this deepest or the most profound connection with our inner self or higher self. Now, this concept of self-inquiry, it actually exists in so many spiritual traditions. We all are continuously looking for answers. The answers maybe we're looking for our life problems, our job, our money, our physical health, our mental health, success, or for some of us, maybe our inquiry, our questions are a little bit more about our spiritual awakening, maybe mental balance, emotional balance, or happiness. Now, in a true sense, the way Upanishads explain that this self-inquiry, the root of this self-inquiry is actually based on Atma Prem. So this is a very beautiful concept in Sankhya or in Vedanta, that even though materially we see that we our love, our desires are based on outer or material expression, but in a true sense, when you look from inward or when you go inward, you will find that the deepest love or deepest expectation we have is how do we love ourselves, how do we become true to ourselves, how do we become potential to ourselves. So to understand or to explore this idea of Atma Prem or Atma Jnana or Atma Sakshatkar, knowing ourselves, learning how to love ourselves. So the one way, that journey begins where we can unfold, we can unlearn or let go all these preconceived physical, mental, and emotional conditioning. So when we are living into this preoccupied truth or reality, then our experience, our perception or cognition of our reality is completely manipulated, or as in yoga we use the word klista, colored or afflicted with whatever is going in inside our mind. So this self-inquiry helps us to unlearn and unfold these deepest or truest of our potential. So we're going to begin our first sadhana tonight. So if you all like, just find a nice comfortable position, nice comfortable posture. If you can sit upright, or maybe if you want to just lie down on your sofa or in a comfortable place, that's also fine. I can see a beautiful smile on Surya's face. It's like, so yes, Surya, if you need to lie down, that's perfectly fine. So it's sort of really think, you want your body to be absolutely comfortable so you can transcend your physical being. So yeah, choose that most beautiful or comfortable seat or the asana, state of being, and then softly and gently close your eyes. Just softly close your eyes. So tonight we're going to go through our one of the typical classical sort of self-inquiry, which begins with our beautiful Sanskrit mantra Koham. Koham. Now this mantra translates Ko is who and Ham or Aham, I. Who am I? So I'd like you to repeat this mantra with the meaning in your mind 9 times on your own. Koham. Who am I? And let your inquiry, let your self-reasoning to become out loud in your heart. Some of you might feel you need to whisper it, that's fine. Koham. Koham. Who am I? Koham. Who am I? 3 more times. Now completely surrender or let go. Now try not to answer it and just listen your own inner voice. Begin your inquiry, your mantra again. Koham. Who am I? Koham. Who am I? Koham. Who am I? Now this time I would like you to reflect in your associations with your physical body. In Sanskrit, in yoga, we have the term Anoham. I am this body. I am all these associations with this body. A child, a man, woman, mother, father, sister, our name, all these associations with our body. So I'd like you to reflect into Koham, who am I? Inquiring into all these associations of our being in this life with our body. Take few minutes. All our associations with this body, they all are temporary, changing, transforming, or subject to our experience, our situation, and associations. Be aware to all these associations and also try to recognize or accept or be aware to the ultimate reality that all these associations are changing and we have to let them go, including our body. At some point we have to let go. Let's come back to our self-inquiry. Koham again. Koham, who am I? Koham, who am I? This time I would like you to take your journey a little further, subtler, into your mind. All that associations you have or we all live in. It can be our habits, the way we think, our intellectual skills, our belief systems. Who am I? And reflect all your associations in your mind field. Take few minutes to really recognize all your mental patterns, Koham, who am I? In my own mind field. Manoham, I am that mind in my second level of consciousness in my mind field. So be aware to all these associations. Again, realizing, accepting, and also having that sense of awareness that all these mental associations are also changing, transforming, evolving, and none of them are permanent. The only reality in our body and mind field is change, transformation. So let go. Let go and return back to your self inquiry. Koham, Koham. Who am I? Who am I? This time I would like you to reflect into all your associations with your energy field, our pranaham. We have our associations with our energy and our the way we respond, act, react. So the more subtler form of our energies. We all have different natures of full of vitality or lethargy or sloth, activeness, like our three gunas, sattva, tamas, rajas. So move into this self-inquiry, koham, koham, who am I? Who am I in associations with my gross and subtle energies? Even though here in subtle energy we are all pervading, all connected. But in our material form, these energies are also changing, transforming, depending on state of our being, time of the day, events, situations we all go through. So accepting, realizing, and then letting go, bringing this sense of non-judgmental idea here. Once you let go, let's transcend from our energy field too. Returning back to our self-inquiry. Koham, Koham, who am I? Who am I? Koham, Koham, who am I? This time reflect in yourself in association with your own awareness, your consciousness. See if we can turn around as so far if we are looking at ourselves in the mirror. What if we look at ourselves through the mirror? Who is this I? Who is this conscious, this awareness part in us that's watching, looking, or reflecting into our physical, our mental, our energetic being or associations? Soham, Soham. That is our divine consciousness. Soham, thyself. Be aware to your awareness itself. Be aware to your awareness itself. Keep coming back to your self-inquiry mantra. Koham, Koham. Who am I? Am I this body? Or am I this mind? Or am I this energy field? Or the awareness, this witnessing awareness, Sakshi power. Soham, Soham. This is our true self, or eternal or higher conscious self. This conscious self is free from any change, is eternal, it's pure, is full of joy and bliss. Only way we can access this true joy or bliss within by letting go all other associations. Be in this Atma Prem, love for the higher, that true self, and feel this unconditional love, unconditional joy from within. Keep coming back to your self-inquiry every time you find there is any thought taking you away from this sadhana. Koham, who am I? Koham, who am I? We all are little droplets, like the drops of water in the ocean. So that drop is the individual self, Soham. And when we can let go that association, that individual reality, then we become Noham, nothingness, voidness. So feel the drop gently merging into the ocean, into the cosmic consciousness. Our beautiful mantra, Sivoham, 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 Soham. I am that divine, that cosmic consciousness. Sat Chit Ananda, that highest, that unconditional love, joy and bliss. Sivoham, 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 Soham. Sivoham, 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 Soham. Sat Chit Ananda. I am truth, joy, bliss. In my truest, purest form, eternal cosmic consciousness. Let's just be quiet and let go in this moment for a few minutes together. We're going to chant our beautiful Shanti mantra softly. Please do join with us from where you are, creating this collective love, peace, and bliss for each and everyone, living, non living, and cosmic being, our universe. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Let's slowly and softly open our eyes when you're ready. Arms to face in front.